Hi everyone, me again in Smyrna, Georgia on December 24th, 2016, Christmas Eve. And as you can see, we've got a little bit of cloudy sky, not much of one, just some high clouds up there scattered. It is currently 54 degrees, on its way to 66 in about an hour. That'll be the high. We'll have the high today, will be 66. Tomorrow, Christmas Day, is forecast to be 72 degrees and partly cloudy. Welcome to Georgia. My wife and I thought we'd get out for a little ride here. We are gonna, my wife has a tradition that she always does on Christmas Eve. She cooks gumbo, which is, Cajun dish. Shrimp, vegetables, lots of spices, like a thick soup. Well, maybe not so thick, but just like a soup, really spicy soup. And with it, she gets baguettes of bread, which are like real long rolls of French bread that you break off, and you can dip into it or put butter on it, whatever. But she always invites friends over and family, and we do that because our sort of a Christmas Eve tradition. And we'll do Christmas with a few people that we won't see tomorrow, and then tomorrow will be Christmas Day, and we'll have the kids over, and we'll have a big meal, and let the grandkids open up their presents and have a real good time. And then hopefully, since the weather's going to be so beautiful, we'll run them off real quick and get out here on the motorcycles and ride some more. But hope everybody's having a wonderful holiday season. Ours has turned out real well. We got to see the grandkids in North Carolina last week, and so this week, Christmas Day, we'll see the grandkids here in Smyrna. We did see the Texas grandkids around Thanksgiving, and we did our Christmas with them then because they won't be able to come back again for this Christmas. But everything's going well here. Just looking forward to getting through the season. We'll be here to the end of the year soon, and we can put 2016 in the history books. 2016's been a really good year for us. Susan got her license and has been riding the Spider ever since the fall, and she's doing really, really well, and loves to ride, wants to ride all the time. To be fair and to be honest, she might want to ride a little more than I do at times when the weather's not quite to my minimums and it exceeds hers. So, well, we go ride anyway, and that's okay. I don't mind a little bit of discomfort if she's enjoying herself, and it helps her. It's helping her with her riding, and as we all know, it's hours of seat time that really makes you a safer rider. The more you ride, the better you ride, the safer you ride. Nothing like experience to teach you something, teach you lots of things. And she's already had a few people pull out on her. She's had some interesting little things like that. Nothing too awful shocking yet. Nothing that I would call a super close call, but not bad. Here she is, all dolled up in her cold weather gear, and as you can see, she took over my balaclava that I had that covers my face. She really likes it. She rides in it all the time now, so she's a big bad biker chick, and got her goggles on, and still got the tiara though. The tiara, your tiara looks fabulous. But anyway, like I said, we're just out having a good time. We're trouble with where we live, you can't just, unless you want to jump on the highway, you really can't just get and go ride somewhere. You got to work your way through town. It's a million little side streets and all that stuff. And it's a good 20-30 minutes out to what I call countries, country riding, which is like what I have in North Carolina, not even a mile from the house, and 5 minutes away. But it's okay. I'm not complaining too much. I do, but sorry, I'm just not a city guy. Always been a country kid, even though I was born and raised in the city. Funny about that. People tend to go places that, contrary to their upbringing, I guess you might say. My kids were raised in the country, and my daughter still loves the country. I guess my son does. I don't know if he really has a preference. He just so happens he's still living out in the country, but that could always change. But anyway, we're like I said, kind of working our way through some of the back roads around Smyrna. Going to pop out here onto Atlanta Road, which is one of the main thoroughfares. From this vantage point, if you go left, you go into downtown Smyrna, and you keep going, and you'll end up in Atlanta proper. We're going right, which is going to take us toward Marietta, Kennesaw, that area, and that's where we're going to find some better riding, we think. Got a few errands we got to run other than picking up the bread later on today. We always get fresh bread for the gumbo. We will trying to find us some places where we can ride a little bit. We don't have to stop and go so much. I love to ride, but God, I hate riding one block and stopping and sitting for a minute and ride another. And even when it's not, 1,000 degrees in the summertime, it's boring, and it just wears you out. You just can't relax. You can't get into a rhythm of just riding. And but anyway, alrighty. Well, I'm gonna knock off just for a bit, and one of the birds flying all around us here, the pigeons, and we'll come back on in a bit. Bye-bye.